空にこだまする明日へのこの瞬ききらめく星のように光になって道を照らし出すよだから行こう僕らの未来
In the following weeks, it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over. And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugent III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the four great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority, and the Chancellor and his close ally Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out, and Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma. To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her. At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed. With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Hey guys, my name doesn't matter. Oh, crap. That scared me. Hey guys, my name doesn't matter. Welcome to episode number 58. Sorry, I didn't really want to interrupt there. I thought it was really cool. But anyway, like Green said, we get to move up like a couple weeks, a whole month. I don't freaking know. The festival prep, day 1. Oh, man. That last episode took me like 2 hours to actually make. So many tries, so many attempts, and oh, what's going on?
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life.
Yay!
Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up. We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to.
Yay!
All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Right! Woo! wonder what we'll be doing. Do we have any missions left, or is it just relaxing at the festival? What do I get to do? Oh yeah, I so love the concert idea, you know, Machias and Eustace and Emma. I want to thank you all for all the effort you put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. Well, these things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks though. You said it. I don't think I realized how much work this would involve. It's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. He looks mad. He looks mad right now. It's like he unleashes the beast within. Sorry, I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. Given the short time we've had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would sound like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it'll sound great. Aww. Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Come on, give it up already. Emma's song is really sounding great. Agreed. I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit. The boys will be all under your spell. You guys, that's not the kind of pressure I need right now. I have to say, I'm just pleasantly surprised at Machias and Eustace, who knew they'd worked so perfectly together. And to think at the outset I doubted they had it in them to actually cooperate. Yep, and now look at them, agreeing together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part. Speak for yourself, I never felt so humiliated in my life. Hey, it sounds like you're all having such a gosh darn good time. I almost hate to interrupt. What's up, Professor Sarah? Instructor, excuse me. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's given you permission to use the old schoolhouse. You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you all need all the way through the end of tomorrow. Really? That's a weight off our shoulders. There's only so much of our performance we can practice, and the music's from limited space. Yeah, and Class 1's been hogging the auditorium all to themselves. Well, considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice. The first floor of the old schoolhouse should make a makeshift auditorium as far as our practice needs go. It's even got that stage area. What more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. Though every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day of school. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor. I'm afraid the statute of limitations have expired on that one. You know, a little bird told me 2 people who might be in this room right now had a rather intimate experience that day. What? Ooh, tell me. Well, no, it's nothing worth mentioning. How did he find out about that anyway? Well, shall we go our separate ways for today then? Yeah, our costumes should be coming in this evening, so I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations. Might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsal written in every blank. True, it only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we oughta. Were you planning on helping Toa with any last-minute student council stuff, Reen? Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I figured I'll lend them a hand. Okay, I was thinking of looking on the old schoolhouse while I was out making the rounds too. That'd be helpful, even though we'll just be using the first floor. We should make sure nothing has shifted around in there. If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just ring me on my Arcus. I'd be happy to tag along. Okay, Thanks. Sounds like you got a... Hold on. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plates. All I can say is, good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus, so just let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the customs come in. I really want us to at least try those on today, just to make sure they all fit. That makes some sense. So is there anything to actually do, or? If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it. So I do have a task. No problem. Glad to help out. Slip their minds, mail mix-up. I wonder if there's hidden ones, because... What the hold on! There's nothing, written on this guide. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I'm gonna look elsewhere. Anyway, let's read these for now. Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. Okay. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped with our preparations to ask around. Could someone please deliver these for us? I guess that makes sense. Let's see, we'll be outside class 2, second year classroom, preparing for the festival. Okay. Oh, it's Bridget. Okay, we're doing a special feature here at Radio Trista on the Academy Festival, but we're running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need for me? For more specifics, come see me and Radio Trista. Michael. Okay. Slip their minds. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip, I need them delivered today. For more details, speak to me in the infirmary. Instructor Beatrix. Okay. Think I got it. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I figure they'd be probably all related to the festival in some way. The shops in Trista do seem pretty keen on helping out, though. That's nice of them. Yeah, they do every year. The radio station is even doing a little something for us, too. Alright, I'll see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town, then. Okay, then. Hold on. Okay, so I found a guide. Is there a hidden quest? That's what I'm worried about. Okay. Great, that'd be a big help. Oh, but remember not to neglect your concert practice, okay? Crow's been telling me about it. Sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops. That's the idea, yeah. But we haven't started group rehearsals yet. Most of us have finally coming in to watch, though, so for better or worse, we're going to give it all we've got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it? Well... Sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh? I just don't know. I've tried calling the Marquis household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here, George is here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. And I know your concert will be part of that too. When you put it like that, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, as your follow-up act, we'd look back as if they weren't cheering just as loud for us. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Toa! Oh, okay. Sorry to butt in, but it looks like some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late. If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hitch into our preparations. Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, Rain, but it looks like duty calls. Good luck preparing for your concert. Thanks. Okay. Well, no sense in just standing around here. We got a lot to do and less time than I like to do it. Our outfits are going to show up this evening too, so I'll have to try and get as much as I can finished up before then. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so it seems like there is a hidden quest. I'm gonna see if I can do that immediately. Hold on, let me see this. School courtyard. Is this the hidden quest? I'm certain that I dropped it somewhere around here. Is something the matter? Nothing I say. For that matter, what are you doing here when you have preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Though since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask. Have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a blank leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look, though. That is quite unnecessary, but if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting that this conversation ever took place. Understood? This missing notebook has him even more on edge than usual. I probably shouldn't talk to him. That said, I'm sure he'd be happy if I found that notebook. I'll need some clues before I can do that, though. Let's see. I must have dropped it while making my rounds. Ah! The rooftop. It's the only place that makes sense. But it should be around here. Wait, so he seriously dropped it off the roof. Maybe I can figure out where it might be if I head up there. Okay. Let's do that. Hello. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Heinrich was up here just a while ago. And he explained... I see, that would make sense. Yeah, he was up here, came along to check up on how everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all of our arrangements. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Finding it should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time? Just about right where you can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh, but he left right after that. He overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there to yell at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railing a bit for that one. Which means he probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. No worries, best of luck. Okay, so if he leaned in over here... Okay, hold on, let's go back to the courtyard. And look at the map from there. Excuse me, may I ask you something? Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help? Not exactly. And he briefly explained the situation. Oh, so you're looking for a notebook. Now that I think about it, I believe I heard some of the first year boys talking about something they found. That might be what you're looking for. Fantastic. That's my next stop then. This might be over even faster than I thought. Do you see where they went? I believe I heard them say something about going someplace quiet so they can get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Not at all. That's a great lead as it is. Somewhere quiet, huh? I think I might know where they are. No time to waste, I better get going. I think I know. This is as quiet as it can get. Yep, found him. Now this is a good find. What do you think about this photo, Rex? Oh man, that's awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. I wonder who it belongs to, though. The notebook's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so maybe it's one of the nobles. Excuse me, guys. You found that notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look at it? Oh crap, guess that answers what we're questioning about the owner. Man, oh well, here you go. Looks like it matches the description. Which means it belongs to Vice Principal Heinrich. I wanted to have a better look at her too. I know, right? I've never seen her before, but damn. Oh well, it's probably for the best it gets returned to its owner. Guy seems very devoted to her too. If we try to hold on to it, things might just get ugly. Yeah. What are they talking about? Sorry for the trouble. Make sure he gets back into the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval, alright? Sure. What in the world is written in here? I kind of want to check. No, that'd be a bad idea. I should head straight back and return it to the vice principal. Even if it isn't his, I can just turn it in at the reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan too. Nice. She isn't that well known in the Empire, but I guess you Class 7 types are pretty worldly. Okay, now I'm really curious about what's going on here. Okay, back to the courtyard with us. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, you again. I'm busy, a concept you clearly seem not to have familiarized yourself with. State your business without delay. Oh my gosh, you're such a dick. I found a black leather notebook and thought it might be yours. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't have happened to look inside it, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Of course. How could I have suspected such privacy-infringing behavior from a student of our STEAM Academy? Oh, you dropped the picture. Is this? Hey! She's cute. Wow, I guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. I just won't say anything. Seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest artists of our time some dancer? Foolishness. Utter foolishness. She's a member of Crossbow's highly esteemed theater troupe, Arc en Ciel? To call her a mere dancer is churlish. I've never even heard of them. They are known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with acrobatic feats that will blow your mind. Arc en Ciel represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear them witness. My eyes were close to their glory until I was invited to see one of their performances in Crossbow. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaim this nation's operas received. There is no shame in admiring Rixia Mao's many charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she has through hard work and dedication. Is it any wonder why we love her so? Tragically, the recent terrorist attack in Crossbow has impacted Arc en Ciel, just as it would any other citizens. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. Can I just go? The voices of the fans shall be their support as they continue their climb. We shall support Rixia Mao. And, that was the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well then, allow me to thank you for returning my notebook to me. That said, you are to seal your memories of this discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to re-emerge. Yes, sir. This is not a bribe, understood? It is, a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class 7 is trailing behind the other classes, I hope that this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence so that you do not bring shame upon this academy. Yes, sir. We'll be sure to meet your expectations. Okay. That just happened. Let's see. So this was the hidden quest, right? Okay, outside the second year classroom, preparing for the festival. Second year for the classroom, okay. Let's see. Is this not it? No, I guess not. Maybe in the first building. There's a story event? Well, I guess I'll check it later. Let's first focus on the other quest. Excuse me, I heard that a package was mistakenly delivered to Class 2. Is this where I can pick it up? Oh, I'm glad to see you. Do you have a minute? I'll show you right now. We got a minute. Let's see it. Hey, what a relief. It's right over there. Margarita, he says he's here for the package. Oh, how fortunate. I was just about to put it away, too. Oh, that girl. Come along now. Okay, then. Let's see. Are these cones? That they are. We're planning on setting up some boundaries for our Stella Garden, but not with anything that garish. None of us ordered them by mistake, either. We suspect that they were meant for another class. Oh, turbo mode. Now that you mention, I'm pretty sure I saw some cones on the field. I'll take those over there and ask around. You mean it? Thank you. In that case, we will leave this matter in your capable hands. Yeah, I kind of figured it was for, like, the academy field. It might be for the horses thing, after all. Excuse me. You have a minute? Okay, I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? Well, they're cones, but I'm not sure if they are. Oh, yes! These are the cones we plan on using for Super Stallion. Super Stallion? They took so long to arrive that I started wondering if I listed the wrong address or something of the sort. My thanks to you, our preparations can continue as scheduled. Happy I could help. I'm sure the student council is running themselves ragged right now, but you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. What? I thought this was an easy quest, dang. Oh? While we were waiting for our cones, we had another parcel mistakenly delivered to us. What? You can see it over there. Okay, we had our hands full here, so we hadn't quite decided what to do with it. That makes sense. Any idea what was inside it? Freshly printed books. Literature club. A sizable number of them, I might add. These are probably stuck rather than a personal book delivery. Would you mind if I took care of these? I might know who they were meant for, so I can take them to the rightful owners. If it wouldn't be a bother, that would be a great help to all of us. By all means, take the books to the rightful owners. I will, and thank you. Okay, so, student union. This is my best guess. This has to be for the literature club. Or not. Our book is done and now for copying and binding. Unfortunately, they still haven't sent us the final copies. I really want to go over them and make sure that everything came out okay. Well, that's life. I'll just focus on getting everything else ready while I wait. Really? It's not for here? Hold on then. Oh. Hold on. What other... Maybe the bookstore? My next guess was the library, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Hello, how are your festival preparations coming along? I'd be happy to help you in any way I can. All you need to do is ask. Believe it or not, I have a package for you. At least I think I do. Oh, so they delivered to the wrong place, did they? Here I was thinking it was delayed by the high volume of shipments this time of year. Well, I'm glad it's here now. Though I do regret taking up your time when you're so busy. Don't worry about it. The academy's close enough that it wasn't a problem. That's kind of you. This reminds me though, someone else's package has been delivered to me to... Kidding me? Would you mind if I had a look? Not at all. I looked in there myself just to see if it was something I ordered and later forgotten about. It's full of books, but they're certainly not a regular stock. Inspected its contents. These are different. The books are so slim. Maybe a short story? I'm pretty sure I've seen something like this before. I think one of the students at the academy might have ordered these. Maybe it's something someone wrote and planned to sell during the festival? If that's the case, then there's no point in leaving them here. I'll take care of these with so I'll try to figure out who they belong to. Okay. As if I weren't already worried about taking up your time with busy work, but thank you very much for doing this. It's fine. Now it's definitely for the literature club. I was on the right track at least, for the most part. These are yours, girl. We finished up our book and sent it out for copying and binding, but they're taking their time in sending them back. They really want to go over everything and make sure that it all came out okay. Excuse me, are these the books you're looking for? These are the books you're looking for. That's them. That's definitely them. Thank goodness, I was really starting to worry that they wouldn't get here in time. Now we'll be able to hold a little reading circle just as planned. I really would like some boys to attend and share their impassioned views on the works they will be reading. And be still, my heart. Well, at least she's enthusiastic. Well then, that's all I'm here for, so... Oh, hold on a moment. Don't you dare give me another package. Just remember something. Let me guess, something you didn't ask for got delivered here too. How did you know? It's a pattern. Okay, it's just a freaking pattern. It's this! I assumed this box would have my books in it, so I was quite surprised when I found something different inside. Mind if I take a look? It's full of ornaments. They all look really expensive too. There's an elegant looking lampstand and is that a statue of Pegasus? I'm hoping for a reading circle to be a little bit more like a tea party, but I'm not using anything this expensive looking. So I'm sure these must have been meant for someone else. But for who? Actually, you know what? Maybe this all goes full circle? All of the packages were delivered just to the wrong people. So this one might be... I'll hold on to this if you don't mind. I think I may know who ordered it. Well then, it's all yours. And please do come along to our reading circle during the festival. You might want to bring a friend or two. I'll think about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let me get this straight. You delivered every single package to the wrong place? I'm sorry. I only just started this job, so... I don't care about your excuses. Just tell me when our ornaments are gonna arrive. I'm so sorry. Looks like I'm here just in time. Are you waiting on these by any chance? Come on. Oh yes, here they are. And not a single one out of place. Now we can finally get started on the interior. Did you really re-deliver everything for me? I'm so sorry and thank you so much. No worries, it was kind of a pain, but I get why it happened. Seriously, don't worry about it. Even so, I still ended up causing you trouble. Oh wait, please take these. Yeah, I'm totally gonna be using these now. Are you sure? It's the least I can do. I'll be sure that this never happens again, and you can count on that. Well, goodbye, and sorry again. That was weird. What are you doing with these anyway? He's a busy one, alright. I hope he's not running off to fix more mistakes. I guess it's just because there are so many deliveries to make with everyone getting ready for the festival. Definitely makes it hard to blame him for messing up. That is true. Anyway, it seems like things are all sorted out. I really appreciate the help. We may be rivals, but you have my appreciation too. I hope both of our festival plans go as well as they can. Yeah, the better the attractions, the better the festival. Oh, okay, that takes care of that. So next is what? We read the comments. Okay, so I gotta go to the Trista building. The Radio Trista building. Wonder how Misty's doing. It's been a while. Ah, Vita. What a fun one she is. Hey, what's up? Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you can make it at all. Our specials tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want us to say during it. I mean, we could go ahead without him, but it'd feel kind of unfair if we did. Haha, I imagine it probably just slipped their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone events coverage, so... I'm sorry that they put you through this. Don't sweat it. The festival gives us some good material every year. You won't see me complaining that the students are making it better. The Academy's been getting lots of coverage ever since what happened last month too. Sorry, we don't have the time to shoot the breeze about that. So, you got the time to get this done? Yeah, sure. You bet. you'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man. I'm still waiting on replies from Class 1, Class 5, and the Occult Research Society. I don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're all from the same academy. Go get those comments. Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing for their operetta, so I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. Class 5's Mishy's Panic being set up in this gymnasium, which leaves the Occult Research Club. I guess I'll head to their club room. Right then, let's get going. Okay then, front entrance then. To the auditorium we go this time. I hope I can just walk in there. Hello! Excuse me, could I have a moment? What are you doing here? This is Class 1's practice area. Did you see that sign, Class 7 Interlopers Welcome? Or perhaps, please interrupt us? No, then move along. I'm only here to ask about Class 1's comment for the radio special on the Academy Festival tonight. You still haven't submitted one. Oh, right. Did no one submit a comment for our class? I certainly haven't. Likewise, we've been so focused on practicing that it slipped our minds. Well, you got something? Listen well then. Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages known as the Coronation of Geruda. It is the dramatic tale of Geruda, a most noble lady favored by the Emperor himself as she struggled against her own destiny. The leading roles will be played to perfection by Patrick Hyams and myself, Ferris Florald. Our operetta wouldn't just be captivating, but also educational. We even consulted an expert to ensure a script's accuracy. I implore those of you listening not to miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other lesser events performed by other lesser classes the very same day. We will not be topped. I think that should do for now. Thanks. She really is competitive. Okay, that takes care of that. So now let's go to the student union. Let's just go and get the occult club's comment. Okay. There we go. Man, this place looks like a mess. Hey, what's up? Comment quickly. You know this. Hello, do you need something from me? That I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival events for a radio broadcast focusing on them. Had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, though. I certainly am. Oh, are you curious? Yes. Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well, I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes I tell be? Hey, that's for you to find out for yourself. I guess I should take that as her comment. Thanks. And as for that man from the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in his future. Hehehe. Well, gee, I had to get in the way for preparations, so I better get going now. Oh gosh, okay. I kind of want to check out mine. No, hold on. Mishy Panic. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. All right, come on, work. I command you to work. Mishy, why have you forsaken us? That's so funny. Is everything okay here? Hey, watch out! This Class 7's Joker here to get the dirt on us. What do you think is gonna... What, you think this is some sort of show? Get out of here before I make you get out of here. Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. Truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're all a little on edge. We sent someone off to get George, though, so our technical woes should be over before too long. But what's your story? Do you have an actual reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us? It's the former, I assure you. I hate to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival featured on the radio tonight. Class 5 still haven't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say something. Oh, Adius, it's Monk. How could that radio freak have forgotten that? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him. The hell, man? He seemed so excited when he told us he'd take care of it. What could he even be doing right now? So instead of one of you coming up with the comment on the fly, I need to find Monk. Any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us have seen him since yesterday, actually. Whatever he's doing right now better be important if he thinks he can just ditch us at a time like this. You sure he's not just sleeping in? Anyway, none of us got time to come up with some fancy radio comment. You gotta go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll go look for him at the lower classroom dorm. Hopefully I can actually find him. To the dorm! Yeah, okay. Here we go then. Here you are. I can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second? Read explain. Huh. Not today, I don't think. Do you need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Okay. Sorry for the wait, Reen. I've just finished writing up her comment for the radio show. Just now? That's right. This comment is the fruit of 2 days of back-breaking, non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. I can kind of tell, actually. The bags under his eyes are pretty intense, even for him. He's such a radio geek. Misty won't be on the show, but a submission says submission. Only the very best is good enough. I can tell that you're curious, so let me read it to you. Mishi, the international sensation, finally makes a stored military academy debut. But oh no, trouble's afoot. Mishi and Michette are being attacked by evil Mishi, and the only way to save them is to smack, smash, and mash away. So come along to Class 5's Mishi Panic and save Mishi and Michette from their terrible fate. Mishi Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. Oh, that's the last comment collected. I should go and give these to Michael. What is her comment anyway? Hey, what? What the heck? Okay, that was my bad. Okay, here is the comments section, sir. Okay then. Yo, how'd it go? Perfectly, I got all 3 comments right here. Reen relayed the comments to Michael. Good stuff. They're good, generally short comments. So I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions from our guests. Also, this is gonna be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. I'm really glad you helped me out here. Awesome. Thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right back at ya. Let's do what we gotta do and make this one hell of a festival. Sounds like a plan. I believe that's it then. Let's see, do I have any other hidden quests or something? You know, I should talk to George. Kinda curious how he's doing. Hey there, what's up? Did something happen to your instruments? Just bring them by and I'll fix them right up. They're just fine right now. Thanks for the offer though. That reminds me, you made all of them yourself, didn't you? Stuff like this reminds me how amazing you really are. Oh, it's nothing. I just modified some instruments I had on hand already. Oh. Especially compared to the Orbital bike, which I pretty much built from scratch. Oh, unreal. That was all you? Well, the base came from the Roar Institute of Technology since they were doing some research on it. But while I was modifying and tuning it, it caught Angie's eye. She was the one who asked me to make sure I completed it, even. Helped me pick the parts for it, too. So you couldn't really say I built the whole thing on my own. I see. He seems pretty torn up about Angelica's absence, too. Excuse me? Hmm? Okay. George, the machine we're using for Mishi Panic isn't working right. Could you come and take a look at it? No problem. I'll be right there. Seems like you're going to be pretty busy for a while. I better get back to work myself. Sounds good. Just remember to stop by if you need anything. Alright. Okay then, I guess that's it on this end. Let's go and do that other mission. Excuse me. Hello, Instructor Beatrix. Hello, Schwarzer. You wouldn't happen to be here in response to my request, would you? Well, yeah. That's pretty much why I'm here. That's right. Today I'm here on behalf of the Student Council. The request said you needed someone to give students permission slips, correct? Yes, these slips prove that a student is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell food on campus. Any and all students planning to sell food, whether at a stall or at an attraction, must have one to do so. To some gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival. And yet, a few of the students still haven't collected theirs. I'm starting to get a little worried. Ah, so that's why you need someone to deliver them. You hit the nail on the head. I do it myself, but people tend to be accident prone this time of year, so I need to be here in the infirmary. Sorry to push this on you when I'm sure you're already swamped, but such are the dangers of helping the student council. That's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to help. What a guy. In that case, let me tell you where to deliver everything. First on the list is Nicholas from the cooking club. He'll be holding cooking classes during the festival. I assume he's so focused on all of the preparation that he's forgotten to come and get one thing that will let him cook. Probably a good guess. Next up we have Class 4's Eastern Tea House. As the name implies, they will be dealing in tea, sweets, and relaxation. I do believe it was Colette's job to pick up their slip. Now it's yours to get it to her. She's a sweet girl. If a bit on the clumsy side, I'd probably just slip her mine. That sounds like something she'd do, yeah. At least she probably won't lose it if we bring it straight to her. Lastly, we have two food stalls belonging to Becky and Hugo. You think they'd be first on their slips? I've heard the two are trying to outsell one another. If they don't have their slips, they'll die at 0 units each. They'll tie. Excuse me. They're probably too busy arguing to even think about stopping by. Maybe getting their slips will calm them down? So to recap, Nicholas from the cooking club, Colette from class 4, then Becky and Hugo, correct? You got it. Here are the permission slips. Remember, the fate of the festival's food is riding on these. These are very important. Be sure to handle them as such. On top of that, each slip has the name of the person you need to deliver it to. Written on it, don't get them mixed up. Got it. Okay. I'll be extremely careful. I never expected so much would be writing on this job. I need to make sure everything is perfect. Oh, calm down. It's a simple request, even if it is important. Let me know how it went once you're done. Will do. Okay, do we have anybody here that needs to do this? Yes, we do. Excuse me. Here you go, lady. Hey, Colette. Have you got a minute? I've got something for you. Ooh, I always got time for a gift. Here we are. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That was a close one. Can't exactly have a tea house without tea. Whoops. Sorry you had to come all the way over here to deliver it, Reen. Hey, no worries. But do me a favor, try not to get me tasked with any last-second deliveries on the day off. We'll see about that. Thanks a lot. Alright then. Let's see. Yep, okay. Let's go. Hey, Milliam. I don't see Nicholas anywhere. Hey, Milliam, quick question. Do you know where Nicholas is? Nicholas? He said he was heading out to get some ingredients and stuff. So I guess he's probably at the general store in town. Right, thanks. I'll probably regret this, but what are you making? My own super special cookies. Nicholas asked me to make a whole bunch of different types. These ones got hot chili peppers in them. Wanna try one? No thanks, I couldn't deny someone else the privilege. For what it's worth, seems like she fits right in with the cooking club. Cooking club! Now to head into town and find Nicholas. Okay, to town we go. She said ingredients. So... here? Excuse me, Nicholas. I'm here to deliver your permission slip for the Academy Festival. Oh, sorry to make you all come all this way just for that. Certain issues with the people I ordered the ingredients from have been keeping me busy. I've been trying to get in contact with other sellers and plan on menu changes all at once. It's been messy. I was dead set on picking up the permission slip today, though. Haha, Instructor Beatrix was thinking just that. Anyway, here you go. Thanks a lot. I'm surprised she realized how busy I'd be, though. It's kind of nice to have such an attentive instructor. I suppose she picked up on that situational awareness from her time in the military, though. She was in the military? Oh, I wasn't aware of this. Yep, she used to be a medical officer. Apparently she was even famous enough to get some widely recognized nickname. Oh, now I'm curious to hear more. That's all I know, really. Thanks for delivering the permission slip, though. I'll head back to the club and stick it somewhere where it'll stand out. Please do. Okay, before I go, how's my girl doing? Happened to bump into Elisa while I was doing some shopping for the literature club. And no matter where you look, you can tell that the whole academy's humming with activity right now. Oh, that reminds me, how are things coming along with your club's short story collection? I remember last time we talked about it, you mentioned the content was a little... graphic? Well, no worries, I managed to get that matter all settled. Dorothy agreed to tone the material down to a more acceptable standard. She certainly didn't make it easy, though. Sounds like Emma had her work cut out for her. Okay, anyway, now I gotta go. Let's go to the front gate, maybe we can see it from there. Oh! They're arguing just there. Here, Hugo, this is my spot, so bolt. Terribly sorry, Becky, but it's my spot now. I applied for it first. And by extension, that means I get priority. But I brought all my stuff here first. The application papers were vague as to what they meant by in front of the main building. But this is the exact spot I had in mind when I applied. I'm terribly sorry, Becky, but you'll have to concede. No chance, mate. Had my eyes on this spot way before you. The permission slips really are the last thing on neither of their minds. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something for each of you. Here, mate, we're a wee bit busy here. The future of our sales ride on who gets this stall right here, so would you mind making this quick? Oh, don't worry, I will. I completely forgot about that. You and me both. Perhaps we let our kerfuffle carry us away. Kerfuffle, huh? Say, Becky, I have an idea. There's little point to a competition that's won based on stall position alone. What do you say neither of us takes this spot, and we set up ourselves on either side of the front gate? So we'll be right across from each other, huh? Aye, that sounds good. Let's go weigh that then. Okay. Sorry to say though, but I'll be winning this one either way. Oh, Becky, the fact that you're naive enough to think that's possible is one of the reasons you're so charming. I will believe it. You'll have a brass neck too when I show you it's true. Oh gosh, I should probably get out of here before they get started again. Those were the last 2 slips. I better let Instructor Beatrix know that I've delivered everything. Alright, let's go. Ah! Okay, I've delivered all the permission slips. Good work. How was everyone? Pretty much exactly the way you described. That made things go a lot smoother, actually. I'm glad to see that there's still some use for this old woman's wisdom. Now that you're here, why not have some tea? Have a seat, I'll prepare something special to thank you for your help. Well, It'd probably be rude to turn her down now. I love some. Thanks. This is delicious. It's my special blend. Takes the fatigue right out of you. You've actually learned about... Hold on, you actually learn about a lot of the herbs in there in my class. Is that so? This tea and Sharon's are so different that I can't even compare the two. I almost forgot how fun it is to have some tea with someone so young. So tell me, how are things going in Class 7? You're all so busy these days. That we are, but our concert is really coming together now. We're doing the final fittings for our costumes today, excuse me. Costumes, what is wrong with me? And tomorrow will be a full day of rehearsal. We're definitely cutting it close, but we're all feeling motivated. There's no way this won't be a success. Oh my, such confidence. Just make sure you don't work so hard you end up having to pay me a visit. We'll try not to. She really does care about all the students on campus. She even knew a lot about the ones who forgot their slips. Class 7 has accomplished a great deal over this past half year. It's always a pleasure to learn what you're up to. That said, it seems like you always have a knack for getting yourselves into trouble. I'm certainly not opposed to Instructor Sarah's methods, but she could stand to be a bit more protective. You might be onto something, but that attitude has helped us out before. Which reminds me, you've known her for a while now, haven't you? I've heard that you used to be a medical officer in the army. Is that when you crossed paths? Something like that, yes. Well, I suppose you're all that age where it's expected you come across trouble every now and then. But keep in mind that pushing yourself beyond your breaking point to accomplish something you can't will only... you can't will only end badly, okay. Just like it did for her all those years ago. Understood. Gracious me, I didn't mean to lecture you like this. Teachers have it, I guess. And it appears she has gotten cold. Perhaps that's a sign that we have to bring this lovely conversation to an end. I suppose so. But it was nice to hear what you had to say, and I'll take it to heart. Glad to hear it. This is your first Academy Festival, so I hope you'll enjoy the whole thing, preparation included, excuse me. I will. Thank you again. Well, that was certainly nice. Okay, well, let's call it a day here, guys, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.